Hey everyone, today I've got a shocking story for you about a $20 billion green energy fund and some very questionable oversight. So, the Biden administration set up this massive green energy fund back in 2022 under the Inflation Reduction Act. The idea was to help reduce greenhouse gases, which sounds great, right? But here's where things get messy. EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin recently revealed some serious issues with how these funds were managed. It turns out the money was deposited into a Citibank account and then distributed with pretty much zero oversight. Zeldin's calling it a green energy slush fund. Zeldin and his team are now investigating whether any former EPA employees are working for the 8 organizations that received this money. These groups include the Opportunity Finance Network, Native CDFI Network, Power Forward Communities, Climate United Fund, Coalition for Green Capital, Inclusive, Justice Climate Fund, and Appalachian Community Capital. The big issue here is the total lack of transparency. Critics are saying the Biden administration rushed to distribute these funds without proper checks and balances, just to get the money out the door. This has led to accusations of mismanagement and even potential corruption. So why did Zeldin start digging into this? He saw a video from December where a Biden EPA appointee admitted to throwing gold bars off the Titanic. Yeah, that's how they described wasting taxpayer dollars. This raised enough red flags for Zeldin to prioritize this investigation. One of the most alarming things is how hard it is to find any information about where this money went. Zeldin's team is demanding details on how much money was dispersed, how much is still available, and how it's being used. The fact that this info isn't readily available is pretty suspicious. Zeldin is vowing to leave no stone unturned. He wants to find out if any Biden administration or EPA officials are connected to these recipient organizations. He's even looking at all the legal options to get the funds back under the EPA's control. Now, Zeldin isn't saying Citibank did anything wrong, but he is criticizing the decision to put $20 billion outside of government control. This reduced transparency, accountability, and oversight, making it super hard to track how the money is being used. The rushed distribution and lack of transparency have fueled concerns about conflicts of interest and favoritism. The fact that the recipient organizations weren't initially disclosed only adds to the suspicions. Zeldin believes this investigation is just the tip of the iceberg. He's committed to making sure the EPA operates with full transparency and accountability. This investigation could uncover even more irregularities in how the Biden administration handled these environmental funds. So, stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated as more details come out.